Hello and welcome back to Cardboard Decoy Plays Kerbal Space Program. So I got everything all docked up, everything's cool. There's still some pieces scattered about, but we're not going to worry about those just yet. So that's totally fine. They're miles out, so no big deal. Or at least a mile out or something like that. I don't know, distances. Okay, so let's go ahead and we are going to undock this guy and switch to him. I refilled his monopropellant, which was dangerously... What the hell? Why are we not... Could we please... Okay, this is getting annoying. Alright, let's go back to Space Center. Okay. And we're going to track some things. We're going to get rid of this debris. That's what I want to do, is get rid of debris. Garbage, orbiting the moon. Terminate. Okay, Science Mark 1. Terminate. Yes, and that one, terminate. Okay, probes. Probes. Ships. Stations. Okay. Lunar station. Fly. I didn't just destroy one of the probes, did I? Please tell me that's not the case. Okay, no I didn't. Okay. Still weird, but that's fine. We're gonna figure this out one way or another. Okay, go to... There we go. Alright, that's what I wanted. Let's go. Actually, can I switch to this one? No? Science Mark 1 probe, whatever. Okay, so we're going to rename this guy. Oh yeah, crap. There we go. That's right, I had forgotten about this. We're going to rename this vessel the... Lunar Probe 1, Lunar Land Probe 1, or we'll do 0 leading 1, there we go. Okay, cool. A lot more officious that way. And we'll get this a good safe distance away from the rest of the station. Go that way, please. Just a little bit faster. It's okay. It's okay. Let's see, we are full of fuel, right? Yeah, we got fuel there, we have fuel for days, we got fuel for days. Good stuff. Now this is purely a dry test run, and just to definitely point it home on that one, let's go ahead and let me see. That'll activate those, and then those, and then when we separate, it'll activate those. I'm contemplating how we're gonna go about pulling this off really quick. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, SAS, always a must. Let's bring up our fuel. We got enough monopropellant. I transferred all of our monopropellant into this tank because that's the one that's going to get us home. So hopefully that should be enough to make all of our adjustments as we need them. Now we are coming up on the sunny side of the planet being the moon, which is more of a satellite than a planet. Planetoid at best. Rambling. But anyways, and this is going to be important because we are a satellite that consumes a great deal of power, and we're going to want to be able to survive on the surface. So, and it looks like we'll probably be fine. Yeah, our electric charge isn't draining now, which means we probably have enough sunlight to survive on, which means we could pretty much land whenever we want. Let me make sure, I'm trying to make sure all of my staging is correct here. We definitely don't want that to happen then. We want all of these to go off at the same time, and that's... all 12 of you rockets, perfect. And then we'll throttle down, and... Can we throttle up? No, it's not going to let me. Okay, so if I hit space... Wait, I'm going to go ahead and quick save just in case this messes up. Alright, cool. So that enabled all of our rockets. There we go. So we have a little bit of thrust coming around the edges there, which is good. So if we do basically any thrust at all, that should put us pretty... much where we want to be as far as thrust and all that stuff goes. Okay, there's our gears button. We still have no lights on our station, which I need to fix eventually, but it just hasn't been a priority. Kind of the same problem I had with Factorio, where it's just like, I can see. I've got just enough gamma to see. I don't need any artificial in-game lighting whatsoever. Who cares? So, and then I remember I'm doing a YouTube series, and everyone else being able to see all my videos is pretty important, and sometimes not that easy with the way that YouTube does things, but, you know, say la vie and all of that. I'll never be famous. Oh, well. Let's see. Alright, let's go ahead and start slowing it down. is going through pretty much zero fuel, which is totally cool and about what we want to have happen. And this is going to be a very, very slow process by the look of it. Okay. And, yeah, so let's see what it looks like. Yep, we are definitely landing. I want to continue bleeding off speed as much as possible, because basically at this point it's a matter of... Right, where's our station? There's the Mooner station, alright. We're definitely getting faster and faster away from relative to the station, so it's going to continue falling but never hitting the ground over in that direction, more or less. And we've got a nice lineup right here. But yeah, this is going to be a long fire. Now, speaking of long firing, oh man, doesn't it look so much smoother now without any of that other stuff being processed nearby? Ooh, look at it. YouTube just started doing 60 frames per second, or they started allowing 60 frames per second video, which I'm curious about, but not necessarily interested in, because I wonder what that's going to do to my upload time and, you know, hard drive space and all of that. Although I did just accidentally buy a 3 TB drive for my Wii, so, and before you ask, I'm not going to answer how I accidentally managed to do that. Suffice to say, oh hey, I should probably decouple that. There we go. That's going to go bye-bye, I don't need it. And, yes, so... I did that without thinking very much, and I realized that could have gone very bad very quickly if I wasn't careful. So, but our fuel is doing okay, and we are definitely slowing down. Oh, I was saying long fire time. So I have the option to get not only nuclear rockets soon, but also ion rockets. And they are both extremely, extremely high ISP. Well, the ion rockets especially are just absurdly high ISP devices. And so this is a really good thing, but at the same time... yeah, okay. See, yeah, we're going to be able to slow down just fine. Now, keeping it straight up and down is going to be the interesting and tricky part. But yeah, they basically have, like, the ion ones are like half a Newton of thrust, but they last forever. I basically, suffice to say, they are really, really good for, like, long-distance travel planning and satellites and things like that, whenever you're trying to send them to, say, the moon or whatever. But we might start getting into more live fast-forward territory in regards to that as we go, just because it's going to take forever just to pull off even the most, like, innocent of maneuvers, basically. So, alright, we're going to get to about 200 meters a second and then start slowing down again. That seems about safe. Okay. We just need to hopefully keep it fairly central here. So, monopropellant's still doing fine. How much we got left in that tank? Yeah, that's enough to get us home, I imagine. So, we need to go ahead and take that off, though, since we've got engines running and we don't need SAS constantly correcting our course through all of this nonsense. So, we're just going to continue firing like this. It looks like we'll probably have more than enough fuel in this big bucket here to get us back to the station, so we don't even have to worry about all this other stuff. We might drain that into the station, or most of it, until we are ready to deorbit the vehicle. Okay, let's go ahead and chase you back. There we go. And yes, going slow again. So we definitely did not need all that distance to slow back down, like I thought we might. Alright, now we're kind of pushing our luck. What else is new? Alright, let's go ahead and do gears. And... wish I knew how to do full throttle instantly. I know there's a button for it. I could just never remember what it is. Now, our biggest issue is going to be landing on a hillside and being super top heavy and then just falling over, which is going to be not great, for sure. But at the same time, you know, it could be worse. So, I'm not too terribly worried about it. Okay, we're doing pretty good. Okay, we want to maintain at least some of this speed. But what I want to do is hopefully find a good little equilibrium around here somewhere. And just stop gaining momentum as I fall. That's pretty good. Yeah, there we go. Still gaining momentum. Now we're losing it. Okay, let's play with it this way. Okay, shadow should be over this way somewhere. And I'll be looking for that as my sign to slow down a lot. Alright. Okay, there's my shadow. That is my cue. Want to get it to about 10 and then slow down the thrusting bit. Cool. There we go. Balance. Make sure we are oriented about the way we want to be here. Yep, that's good stuff. Okay, and then get ready to cut the engines. Don't bounce too hard, please. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, look at that. It works. It works. Ah, yes. This is not a bad probe design. Okay, so how are we going to do this? First of all, let's see. Do we have any monopropellant here? We're going to go ahead and transfer to this one. Cool. That's the important bit. And then we run all of our sciencey experiment tests. Log temperature from the moon's highlands. Keep data. Hey, we actually managed to land on the highlands, which is really good. So keep data, and mystery goo, and mystery goo. Oh yeah, we'll keep that. Looks like highlands have got enough mystery goo data, but we probably will get some pretty decent materials bay data. So yes, okay, we'll only get 20%, but once we process it, the whole reason why we brought the science facility up there with us, that'll actually translate to a little bit more. Again, this is why I'm kind of like, you know, if I can manage to land this consistently with more ships and just have a normal control pod, we can have all of that research immediately. No diminishing returns or anything like that. So there we go. That's the basics. So now we'll try to meet up again with the space station, the station thing that we created in order to make this all totally feasible. Let me double check some things. Yeah, we want to head east. So I will figure that out once we are in the air. Okay, gears. And turn it around. Start heading east. Hopefully not screw this up too terribly much. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Let's go to map. And we're going to watch for about 140,000 kilometers in the space. Or is it 140,000 meters? 140 kilometers is the height we want as per our usual intercept course with, you know, all of that good stuff. But really, it doesn't matter too much. We'll just go ahead and aim for about 10 degrees here. Since we're in the moon, we don't have to worry about an atmosphere or anything like that, so we could pretty much ascend however we so choose. Okay. And yes. So that worked out pretty well. I rather like it. We're going to run out of juice here pretty soon, but that is not a big deal at all. And then we will decouple this and then just run off of these rockets, and that'll be more than enough to get us wherever we need to go. So the probes work. The hypothetical probe situation is more or less taken care of. Okay. We're starting to get a little stretched out here. I'm trying to hopefully... There we go. Yeah, that's working. Okay. What does that put us at? Okay, that's pretty good. We're going to fire off the rockets just a little bit more. I managed to stabilize the orbit just a teensy bit. And then we will continue on this route that we have at the moment until it hits the 140 mark like I wanted originally. Pretty good. Pretty dang good. Alright. So I do 140 because it's about 3 times what, or, you know, almost 4 times. So that helps us sync up where we want to be in our orbit pretty easily, at least in theory. Okay, so yeah, we actually have a surplus of fuel, which is not a bad thing. Again, we can latch onto our space station and basically dump everything into the space station tanks, which is also not a bad thing. So this opens the door. This will be a pretty decent amount of research once we get all 3 of them done. And what that'll do is open the door for hopefully some extra research and something that will make actual manned landings a lot easier. And that is the ultimate hope, so we can just basically go nuts on the science, and the next time we use a probe like this, it'll be for someplace way out there, or, you know, the moons of Jupiter, pseudo-Jupiter, Juno, whatever, I can't remember what the Kerbans call it. Okay, There we go. We're going to stretch out. We're going to get a periapsis going. Get that one up pretty high. And there we go. 157, 151. Good enough for me. And yes, we're actually pretty level. So this is a real... in the space of 20 minutes, no less. You can't ask for easier grinding than that. Alright, let's go ahead and... whoa. Okay, that should be good enough. And we'll go out about 3 minutes here. What? Yeah, 218 is good enough. Okay. Whoop. And we are going to set as target. And hopefully figure out this maneuver fairly quickly. We definitely don't want to get caught with our pants down in regards to missing the station entirely or something like that after we've been doing so well with all of our other maneuvers. Can I go down a little bit? Yeah, that's going to help. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, wrong one. There we go. What is the separation there? 5.8 kilometers. It's pretty close. Okay. 2.5. There we go, 1.6. That's good enough for me. Got a minute and 26 seconds to spare before we get to that point. Estimated bird time 9 seconds because we got weak-ass rockets. Okay. And yeah, monopropellant still topped off. Yeah, we're doing alright. This was, I mean, this all started out as kind of experimental, hypothetical kind of stuff, but it worked out really, really well, I think. I like it. I really do. Okay. We got 9 seconds burn. Should have just enough fuel for this. Ah, there it goes. Alright, so let's go ahead and decouple, undock. We have no fuel. Whoops. Whoops. Did it use up? It used up all my fuel from this tank? Oh, that's stupid. I wish it hadn't done that. Okay. Well, apparently we wouldn't have had enough anyway, so... Alright, it's going to be rescue mission time. So, let's go ahead and we are going to fast forward as best as we can here. And then see if we can't pull something out of our asses, which ought to be real fun. Alright. Actually, you know what? We could probably do it with monopropellant. What does our current course put us at for intercept here? Whoa, hey. Set as target. 3.2 kilometers. That's not bad. Okay. And that's going to be way further out. Okay. I just need to watch this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. There we go. Target. 9.4 kilometers out. Okay, this is either going to be totally okay or not that great. But at the very least, if we can get stopped fairly close to it, we should be totally groovy. So, let's go SAS, RCS. We can finagle it, basically, is what I'm trying to say, ultimately. Just not too much of a concern. Okay. E2, okay. Then well, no, that's not going to work. Need to hit H. Basically use up all the monopropellant that we can muster in order to slow down our relative speed here. Hopefully in time to hit just about the right point. And you know what? Since we're not even using that much, yeah, we're down 20 meters a second and we've only used 10. So this might actually be really good. Bye, probe. It's a good thing it didn't hit us. That's all I gotta say. Alright. So, yeah, we're gonna be able to fly back on nothing but RCS anyway, so no big, hairy, stinking deal whatsoever. We're not gonna get any extra fuel for it, but whatever. I'm not too worried. Okay, cool. Look at that. Crisis averted. I'm not even a little bit concerned. We're a little far out, but, you know, again, it's not like we actually have, like, living creatures on here or anything, so not a huge, hairy deal whatsoever. Let's go ahead and head that way. We'll get pretty close. There we go. Off just a little bit. And, yeah, we'll point in that general direction. and get ready to fire the retro rockets, and we're basically good. So yeah, this is just about the end of the video. I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up. And oh, time warp times 23. Oh, whoa! Just barely got out of range of the limiter there. All right, and then suddenly we're only a mile away, or a kilometer away. I'm so American. God, Americans, right? Am I right, guys? Am I right? I know, right? Oh, jeez. Okay, so let's do that. Yeah, we got so much monopropellant. And we are such a light craft that it does not even begin to matter. That's the great part. Okay. And we're gonna cruise into this lunar station. I think, yeah, this episode's gonna go at least until I dock this craft, and then we can see exactly how much science we got. We had like 24 last time I checked on the ground. We'll check before I upload all of this stuff, and then we'll see for sure. But just to see how much one of these probes is worth, as long as we land in a relatively unseen or unused biome on the moon. So let's see. I want to reorganize my trajectory here, so let's go ahead and slow it down. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Go away. Whoa. Alright. And then we're going to go about... Yeah, that works. And we'll see what our docking options are when we get closer. We could just dock on either end and be totally fine as well. So, not a big deal whatsoever. Let's go ahead and fast forward this. Blah, 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 blah. Getting closer to the station. Oh, no, look out. Don't hit it. Whoa. And it's going to fly right by. No big deal. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to tag onto the end of that thing. And then, okay, we need to fire the retro rockets. Alright, easy peasy. Wouldn't pop, etc. I don't know where I got that, but it's been kind of stuck in my head. Control from here. And Clampatron docking port set as target right there on the end. We're gonna try to orient. Okay, let's do... There we go. It's just slightly diagonal based on how I kind of arranged it originally. What I mean by that is, remember how I kind of turned them to the side in order to get all three of them to fit on with as little pieces touching as possible? Yeah, I think that's why everything comes out kind of diagonal here. But, you know, whatevs. Okay. There we go. Alright, and now we'll fast forward this number. 10x. We've only been gone for 26 minutes. Crazy. We got all of that data, went down to the surface of the moon and back. Nutso. If that's for real, like, that's seriously, like, okay. Whatever you say, space-time. Okay. Just making some more adjustments here. And then we'll come back down. Okay. Alright. That's... Yep, like that. And... yeah, that's a pretty good point there. Okay, cool. So now we just gotta chill, wait for everything to line up, and then just hit it home, basically. Okay. And... wait for it. It's pretty dang close. Alright, we've almost got our x-axis figured out, or is it the y-axis? I can't tell. Let's see. Alright, we're lined up that way. Oh, we went too far the other way. Okay. And then start slowing it down so I can actually see my cursor, hopefully. Where is my cursor? Dang it. There it is. Come here, you. You're gonna help us now, instead of being completely belligerently not present. Alright. 1 meter a second is good. Okay. You're good, but I'm better. Alright. Okay. Slow it down. Alright. Cool. Cool. Yes. Alright. Move it over to the side a little bit. Okay. Oh, easy. Where are we at? Let's get our bearings here before we totally jump off the deep end on this. Okay. I think we're gonna nail it or not. Okay. Back up. Surgical procedure. All right, let's go down. Okay. Interestingly enough, I only have those little rockets on the back end there, but that does not actually turn me at all. Seems like it should. Not complaining, don't get me wrong, but, you know, just saying. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Let's line it up and then push forward. Oh. Come on. Stay in the center. Stay in the center. Okay, there we go. Attached. Fantastically beautiful. I'll give it a second. It's gonna turn the whole station around, apparently. That's cool. Whatever. Either that or we're just on chase mode, and that's what it looks like. Oh, man. Alright. So, process lab data. And we will process temperature scans, material study, process. Goo seems to be less dense here. And we can, what is this? Temperature scan. We'll transmit this. Alright. Whoa. You know what? Let's reset that experiment. Process. Cool. And detailed analysis, plus 24 science. Oh, I was going to go check out the science station. I think it was 24 or so. And then transmit this. Alright. Cool stuff. Yeah, extra length episode, but whatever. This is just kind of neat. I'm just glad that the damn things worked. That's all. Okay. And our electric charge is totally fine. Again, as intended. Transmit data. Wait, transmitting, cancel? Yeah, no. Transmit data. Material study from Moon's Highlands. Yep. Okay. Is it stuck? What's going on here? Oh, here we go. Lab analysis and material study from the Moon's Highland in progress. Okay. We're just waiting for him to process all of this before we actually deorbit our little satellite buddy here. Because we will not need him after this. C'est la vie and all that. Let's see. We're waiting. Come on, you can do it. Okay. Transmit data. Starting transmission. Come on, you can do it. Alright, uploading data. Good stuff. Real good stuff. Done. Okay. Clean experiments. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Cleaning out Science Junior. So I did only need one. Oh, it just takes extra time. Holy crap. Is that what's happening? Is this what I'm witnessing? We're still going to deorbit this thing just for fun and then get rid of this other one too. We'll have it run and then come back and then... Okay, this changes everything. Okay, hold on. Let's go Space Center really quick and see what we have for science. One run. There were a couple science experiments that we weren't able to do. That's 183, which isn't terrible. I mean, it could definitely be a lot better. Let's go back. Still, this is going to make grinding all the other stuff so much easier. So now that we have 83, that's not enough for this, but we can get these other things. What is this? This is a landing strut and a parachute. This has a heavy-duty method for planting yourself firmly on the ground without severe I think basically I'd want that to keep from bouncing too much. And then we could also get a barometer at 160, so we do it a couple more times and we get some cool stuff. And all of these are 300 science and 60. We'd have to run 5 missions to get that. So it might be time, like I said, we just do like manned missions to Minmus or something and get a little bit more science than what we're getting. But still, that's neither here nor there. Let's go ahead and start flying this. That's still, I feel very successful about how that all played out. So, alright, let's see what happens once they finish cleaning this. I don't know if it was still doing it or not. Let's see. Clean experiments. Yeah, okay, it's going to restart because we left. Wonderful. And let's see. Observe mystery goo. Does it have anything? No. Reset experiment. Observe mystery goo. Or did it already clean it? I can't tell. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. So we'll let it clean one of these just to see how it closes. Then we'll deorbit this thing and basically waste another one of these. No problem whatsoever. And go from there. That's the plan. And then we'll redesign stuff. Yep. There it goes. It closed. Okay. So, let's see. This changes everything. Let's undock. Okay. And we will back away slowly. RCS. And... whoa. There we go. SAS. Thank you. As much as I like non-SAS flight for its realism, ain't nobody got time for that, etc. Alright, let's go this way, and then this way, and then forward. Ooh. Yeah, this is definitely going to require me to rethink my design philosophy on everything, so I'll basically burn out those, and then whenever we come back, see how much science I got with them, and then, yeah, make a discovery sciencey probe thing. Since, you know, it really didn't take that much effort to kind of land and reorbit and everything else, we could probably make the design slimmer. We only need one of these. If I can get enough science for a barometer, we'll add that, and that'll be just one more little data point that we can take advantage of. I can move all these other little pieces around, and, you know, it could be really good. Really, 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 really good. So I am not in the least bit worried. Okay, what's my orbit look like? Yes! Okay, we are successfully deorbiting. Let's go ahead and fast forward this into our immediate demise, imminent demise, whatever. So, what is that? Is that Jeb? That's probably Jeb. Either that or a flag. And, oh, time warp 10. No, come on, hurry up. Oh, we're gonna crash into this cliff face. Beautiful. I dig it. Yes! Alright, magical stuff. And let's go ahead and tracking station. And yeah, so I'll do a little bit of grinding in between. Thank you for joining me for this extra long episode of Kerbal Decoy Plays Kerbal Space Program. And then, yeah, I'll get to all of this other cool, fun stuff. What are you? Oh, you're a piece of garbage. Let's see. Debris. Mark 1 probe. We're going to terminate you. Alright, Lunar Station is fine. This is the butt end of that. Yeah, it's still got that maneuver there. Crazy. Okay. I think that's still Lunar Probe 01. Yeah, we'll terminate that. Cool. Alright. So, yeah, this is really good. No more having to dispatch multiples at a time or anything like that. We can just, you know, send one down, bring it back up, clean it out, repeat, ad nausea. Good stuff. This is extremely excellent news. So, let me make sure I just have the 84 science, which is fine. But that'll actually, the 60 will improve once we actually land somewhere where we don't have slime science yet. So, and we'll continue to get amounts of research of that quality pretty consistently, just because of how the diminishing returns work in regards to like sending it home and everything. So we'll still get pretty decent amounts of data every time we do that. Anyways, that's enough rambling for now. I'm going to commit to my business that I said I would, and yeah, I will see you next time with a little bit more research, and then we'll run a couple quick missions and get a whole bunch of science and maybe play with some new parts here fairly soon. So until then, this has been Kerbal Decoy, yada yada, and I will see you next time. Have fun.